Do you find yourself today in difficult circumstances? Are you weary, discouraged, sometimes confused? You have difficulty understanding why God in His sovereignty may have allowed certain trials to touch your life. Are there times, and maybe for an extended period of time, that you feel to be spiritually empty, barren? You would like to feel close to the Lord, feel that you have special and intimate fellowship with Him every day. But you struggle even in prayer, wondering sometimes if He really hears you. You fail to find the joy in reading His Word that you found in days gone by. You would like that comfort of His felt presence, but it seems that He is afar off when you would desire His special fellowship. I have an encouraging word for you today. No matter what your need or your circumstances may be, Jesus Christ has a message for you, bidding you to come closer to Him, to feed at His table, for He will supply whatever your need may be today. And I want you to know today that while all of this pertains to a story that is an actual account, it's not just a parable or illustrative lesson. It's something that took place. And you may think, well, it's so long ago. It concerned Jesus when He was here in His resurrected form. It concerned His apostles that were His close followers. How does this relate to me? I want you to know that it does. And I want you to know that when Jesus said to them long ago, "Come and dine," He says that again in one of His letters to the churches in Revelation chapter 3, verse 20. This was a church with a lot of problems. This church had real trouble because they had an attitude that we're rich and increased in goods and have need of nothing. But notice what Jesus says in the 20th verse. "Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice and open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him and he with me." Jesus again invites you to supper. Every excuse is forever removed by the words of Jesus when He sends this letter to the church at Laodicea. Because He says, "I stand at the door and knock, and if any man," if just one, if you're the only one in the church that will hear His voice, He says, "I will come in and sup with you." You may be the catalyst for an awakening. You may be the very individual that brings about encouragement or even conviction if necessary to others who are lukewarm, that the church might be revived. You may be the one to bring about a greater sense of unity, to make a difference in your own home life, in your own family, in your own church. Jesus says it. "I stand at the door and knock. If any man hear my voice, open the door, I will come in to him and will sup with him and he with me."